Okay. Hey, what's happening, all my dragonlings? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, D.Dragon, and welcome to another episode of the Gaming Questions. It's been a while since we've done this, and this time it's gonna be on Wizards 101, because this game has been out for so fucking long that it always begs a lot of questions, and that boggles my mind. If some of these has been answered at some point, then I haven't been looking really too deep into the lore of the game. So please, if I do say something that does have an answer, please correct me. But if it's just constructive criticism, or you're trying to answer it personally yourself, please let me know. Because I will do my research after this as well, to make sure all my factoids are personally correct. But anyway, well, not factoids, but questionnaire and everything else. Okay, but first off, I do want to call attention to one thing before we start on the questions, is that my videos were late today. Why is that? Because it takes a long time for the PlayStation 4 to, well, it takes a long time for it to upload. Currently, while I'm recording this, it is already past 2 o'clock. It's 2:12, and it's 26 minutes away from being uploaded. So it'll most likely be uploaded at 3 instead of my normal 2. That's quite alright. It happens. But this video is on time. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. First off, who created the spiral? It always calls to attention that everything is in this game is wrapped around the spiral, but nobody brings into question who connected these worlds. Who was the first one to visit these far-off places and connect them via these portals? Nobody knows. Everything is in one giant spiral. So what was the point? Oh, fuck. Of course. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, I know there's no game on the screen for a moment, but that's because I have to do this just to make ends meet, as I did in my stream for the game. Okay, here we go. It should be back on. Anyway, yeah. There's a lot of things that goes around on the spiral, so there's not a lot of things that answers the question, who connected these worlds, and who in the world made this, you know, these places connected that to the point where it is the spiral. Well, there's a penny for your thought, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Second question. Who founded each of the schools of magic? Like right now, if we go to Ravenwood, which we're about to go to, obviously there's the teachers and everyone that helps, and we learned about a couple of the old masters, like Malistaire as a teacher for the School of Death, the Death School, in all of them, but it never emphasizes who founded each of these schools. What was the first teacher? Who founded the School of Fire? Who founded the School of Life? We don't fucking know. It's never properly explained. Maybe in some revamped version, maybe we will get an answer. Or maybe it's we learn a little bit down the line. Like, we figure out, like, Miss Falmea here almost went to the School of Ice instead of the School of Magic. Personally, everyone's on the fence about it. I'm not very sure. I wonder where she is at the moment. That's a little weird. Okay. Anyway. But the game coincides inside this world that every place has a teacher, but not every place is shown, like, who started this. Like, I could personally see, like, when we go to... Damn, what was it? Mushu. That, obviously, there's kings. There's a line of succession. But the main place we're supposed to be going through, why doesn't this all have a proper backstory? We understand what happened to the death school. Where that is, that's right below the waterfall. And why it happened. Malistaire took the death school down with him. But it never properly showed exactly what the fuck happened to the other schools. Like, who founded them and why? Can we actually meet them? We don't know. And that seems to be a huge freaking problem. Anyway, I think I'm getting a little bit sidetracked with that question. Let's go on to the next one. Is Merle Ambrose... Damn, what... Is Merle Ambrose the main, de facto wizard? Like, is he like the Merlin of this universe? Or the overall, like, wizarding, warrior? The head wizard and all this. Like, Malistaire seems to be definitely content with trying to take down Merle Ambrose. But never in any category is he just deferred to as the best wizard. Is he the greatest wizard? Is he like this universe's Merlin? I don't know. He is the Grand Master of the Ravenwood School. Okay, we get it. But there's nothing else linking him to anywhere else. So is everything just cookie cutter, just one-offs? Like, everyone has just one purpose, and that one purpose is just that? That's it? It kind of feels a little bit disjointed. Okay. Let's go through 2 more questions before we end off for today. First off, why would you be sending kids to do this horrible journey? Like, obviously, your main task is to stop Malistaire. Save the Spiral. I get it. I get that. Truly, I do. But my problem is that you're sending a kid to do so. When you have people like Dahlia Flamea, you have Lydia Greywood, you got someone like Melinda Wu, you got like Sirius Drake. They obviously know these people better and are most likely more well equipped. Someone like Merle Ambrose himself, who teaches you the spell to take down Malistaire's malcontents at the beginning of the game. Spoilers for anyone who wants to play this game at some point. Why? Why are you sending a child to do this? I understand, like, we can learn a lot. And this is the whole point. Like, your characters are meant to be, like, the overall saviors of the Spiral. But for fuck's sake, you're sending children to their deaths to fight a death wizard who is trying to kill everybody. Doesn't sound too good to me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. Let's go on to our last piece of discussion for today, which will be our last question. Which is, how does everyone afford all this? Understand you get gold, but what would be the metric set for that gold? Like these are like $200-$300 fucking super citadels that these kids are going through and grabbing and taking for themselves, and you're telling me that these kids can afford it? And they're just picking gold off of fallen enemies? Like, look at some of this. Hold on. I have a spear, for God's sake. I have sword decals, for damn sake. I don't feel very wizardry. I feel like I'm a warrior in a freaking army. But kids can just randomly live here? Where are these kids' parents? Like, one of your missions in this game is Penny Dreadful. And that, obviously, her parents sent her here. And she's having a problem with her buck. It explicitly talks about her parents, the Dreadfuls. But it never truly explains where they're all living. I have... Personally, right now, I live on a fjord. I have a watchtower guarded by a live fucking dragon and a citadel guarded by another flying flame dragon. And I can have anything from golems to mummies to fairies to dragons to big ass flame cats to spiders to anything in between as a pet in this, and everything's just okay with it. How am I affording this, and how the fuck is my parents okay with it? Oh, you're sending my kid off to fight a grand death wizard. That sounds fine. Be back at your giant mansion by 6. It doesn't make sense. It's just what I'm saying. Alright, I think I've gone on long enough in this, and I've been running around doing nothing for a little bit too long. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for gaming questions today. Thank you so much for listening. And no, do I expect a grand answer to all these? No. Do I expect them just to be just games? Of course. But it's always good to ask these questions, because maybe at one point you may get an answer out of them. So, personally, I'm on the fence. But I like to sit back and play games in my own spare time. Games like Fusion Fall, which was unfortunately shut down, and you'll see that in if anything, you saw that in the earlier video, which was DC Universe Online. That I told you guys that there was a shutdown. That I think Cartoon Network shut down the game because they got false information. As it was said, that Cartoon Network shut down Fusion Fall because I guess they were profiting off their, everything, but it really wasn't, to be honest. I have videos proving that they wasn't. But the game was unfortunately shut down. There's a petition that's there'll be a petition inside the description of that video to help fight it. I've already signed myself in. I've already signed up, and I shared it on my Twitter earlier that day. I took down the time when I did it because it showed off where I lived, and I did not really want to do that. People have a really bad fucking habit of fucking with people when they know their address. But it didn't show my address, it just showed my city and the zip code. But other than that, it really didn't show too much. It didn't show exactly where I lived, so thank God. But I don't want people to know exactly pinpoint where I live. Anyway, game set point. I don't ever come into one of these expecting to get a hybrid answer. I just like to ask the questions, and maybe it'll maybe it'll convince you to ask yourselves that same questions, and maybe look outside the box and look at what you're told, not from the first point of view where it's being presented, but looking all around at the context goes around you, and ask questions that not a lot of people will have answered. Of course, I thoroughly enjoyed this game, and no, I'm not gonna break it down by asking weird questions about its lore or the universe around it. I don't really care. What I care about is that the game is really good. I love the game. I love playing the game, and there's no way that I'm gonna stop playing the game. The game is absolutely fun. It's incredible, and I love it to pieces. And there's not much else there to really say about it. The game is great, and I care about the game, and I'll continue playing the game for as long as it'll allow me, because the game is fun. And very soon I'm going to be picking it back up for all of you, so can't wait. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna exit the game because it's always hard enough to get out the game afterwards. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. If you did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button, which will be on the it'll be at the last 20 seconds of the video. Hit that and join the Dragon Links, because we do something like this every single day, so you do not want to miss out on a single fucking thing that we do. And thank you so much for making this a very successful week of threes. Thank you so much. The next time we come back here will be in May for the week of threes, which will be the second week of May. So it will start on May 11th and go through May 17th. Be a couple days before my birthday, so yay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. Tomorrow we go back to our normal schedule, which will be the Animaniacs and Bakugan Battle Brawlers. So come in, join in on the fun. It's gonna be wacky, it's gonna be crazy. So stay tuned, it's gonna be great. Anyway, to go alongside the subscribe button at the last 20 seconds, on the left hand side of the screen at that last 20 seconds, there will be the last ever time I played Wizard 101. Go check that out, because it was a really fun time. So have a little bit of fun, see what we got in store over there, because you're not going to want to miss it. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed today, but good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of Wizards 101 and the gaming questions. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more D.Dragon action. Peace.